So if you try to leave through this way, your character will get stuck on the side of the carpet. If you try to leave, your character gets fucking stuck. Hey guys, welcome to Pokemon Dark Rising. A lot of the younger generation will be unfamiliar with this absolute beauty of a ROM hack I am bestowing upon you. Now, I've played quite a few ROM hacks. Radical Red, Pokemon Clover, Pokemon Gaia. I've played some good Pokemon ROM hack. You could say Pokemon Dark Rising is really the first Pokemon ROM hack to really experiment having a true story full of deep themes and characters and brilliant writing. And we will be going through this together. It also has numerous sequels because whoever made this game decided numerous sequels would be necessary. Now, I've actually played the first 30 minutes of this game before, but I didn't record it, and I realized, hey, this game would actually be pretty good to record. But that's what we're doing. We are playing Pokemon Dark Rising. Why do I do this shit to myself? Literally nobody asked for this video. Okay, we start off with RCS, we're dreaming. What the? Am I dreaming? Dear child, I have chosen you, one of pure heart, to save me in the world itself. What?
Hold
this
up.
world,
Wait a
inhabited
minute.
by humans and Pokemon, is in grave danger. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? This world, inhabited by humans and Pokemon, is in grave danger. An evil dark entity has reawakened from its slumber. I've chosen you to free me from the chamber and wield my power. Quickly, the last of my strength is fading. Are you male or female, young one? Well, I am feeling a little bit girly today, teehee. I'm just gonna name myself after my favorite Chainsaw Man character, Power. Yes, my name is Power. And my enemy can be named, I'll name them Dingy. Why not? If you couldn't tell, I've been a pretty big Chainsaw Man fan. I've actually finished reading the manga and I already plan to reread it. It's a pretty good manga. You guys should read it. But we're not talking about good things right now. We're talking about Pokemon Dark Rising.
Brother,
Yeah, these are the running shoes. They literally don't matter. Yes, we'll be using the speed up button because this game will literally have routes that are like 50 hours long. Anyway, we get stopped by our rival, Dingy, and he's like, Professor Ivan wants to see us. We're finally here, Ivan. What's up? Well, you see, last night a strange event occurred. And because of that, the delivery men became afraid to travel to the core region. What happened? I'll get you that later, but first, Power, I need you to pick up my package at the station. And Dingy, I need you to pick up some ingredients. There's no way I'm getting in there. The guard never lets anybody pass without permission. Don't worry, I'll send him a text to pass. You text? That's news to me. Ha 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 ha. Well, later with dialogue. The professor texting.
Beamer.
Whew, eat spicy goodness like a boss.
Okay, let's just see. We get to pick one of the 3 Pokemon. Okay, so we can pick between Gible, who is a pretty cool Pokemon, Bagon, who is a pretty cool Pokemon, and Dratini, who is a pretty cool Pokemon. I'm gonna go with Gible because I feel like it, and I'm gonna name. Oh, my Gible is a girl. Okay, I'm gonna name you Kotonoha from School Day, and my rival gets the Bagon. Okay, now we save here, and then we fight the rival, and boom, we beat Dingy. Now, there's something really interesting that happens here. So if you try to leave through this way, your character will get stuck on the side of the carpet. If you try to leave, your character gets fucking stuck. And let's reset. What about the other side, you may ask? Well, your character still gets stuck. I don't know how the game is fucking like this, considering the fact that most Pokemon games don't have you get stuck on carpet. I've only seen this issue in Dark Rising. I haven't seen this in any other Pokemon ROM hack, but let's just keep playing. We go outside, and here we meet the 3 trainers. We can battle these guys and get experience and money, but I don't feel like it right now. We go here, and we get the Dragon Fang, which is going to be very useful. This game has many issues. This game has so many fucking issues. Okay, so let's say you want to go inside of this house, right? You go inside, you will get greeted by a trainer, and she will fight you. She will fucking fight you. And she has a level 10 Roselia. I am level 6. With Rain Dance and Weather Ball. I don't think the developer balanced this game, because I don't know why. Also, if you try to progress with your plot, you have to fight this guy right here, Pete, who has a level 10 Trapinch. So you literally have no choice but to stay here and fucking grind Okay, guys, after a bit of grinding, I've gotten my Pokemon up to level 10. We can try and fight the Roselia with Weather Ball, but I don't think it'll be that important. But let's try and fight her again. Let's try and fight her again.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, now, let's go. Fighting Miss Weatherbell. She's gonna get her ass beat. Never mind. I just got one-shotted again. Okay, yeah, I don't see the point of trying to fight Miss Weatherbell at the moment. I mean, it's pretty obvious she's way out of my league, and she's just beating me, so let's try and take on Pete. Now, keep in mind, I have to beat Pete in order to progress through the story. Hey, Power, where you off to? Hey, Pete, I'm off to pick up a package for Professor Ivan. I just got my first Pokemon, too. Really? No way, that's exciting. Yeah. Now we have to fight Pete. Anyway, managed to beat Pete, and now we're allowed to go inside of the cave. Nice, a drill ball. Oh, yeah, these Pokemon also go up to Pokemon Generation 5. Now, I remember this part because I because I keep getting shot by this part, but if I go here, I get into another boss fight. Move out of my way, kid. Kid? I'm not a kid. Who are you? I've never seen you around here before. So you live around here? Do you mind answering some questions? Sure. Have you ever heard of Darugus? Darugus. That name sounds familiar. Why is that? Aha! Must be under its spell as well. Prepare for battle. What? A spell? But yeah, anyway, then we have to fight this person who has a level 12 Pokemon. Because scaling be damned. So you're not under a spell after all. Don't know why she just made that assumption. But I suggest you step aside before I use my willpower. Wait, what is Darugus? I need to know. We will meet again. The fucking shady fan fiction anime character.
Coldsteel the Hedgehog. Psst. Nothing personnel, kid.
Then we go inside here, where we get a fucking Pokemon market, because, yeah, there's a Pokemon market inside the cave for some reason. We get the parcel, as always, and I just wanted to keep in mind, there's a Pokemon market inside of the cave. I don't know why, and I'm gonna show you what happens when I leave this cave. You wanna take a guess what happens? I get into another fight! Pete, whoa, what kind of Pokemon is that? I battled this guy to see how strong he is. Not to worry about it. Me and my partner Pokemon, you show quite a resemblance to that fool. What? Your agony will satisfy me. Prepare to fall. Ugh! Scary.
Nothing personnel, kid.
You know, if it isn't pretty obvious, the game tells me how to fight again, like I didn't get put into 3 fights before this.
Played these games before!
But I have to take on Tornadus now, and obviously Tornadus beat me. How disappointing. If you win, you earn prize money. Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. I don't know why the game tells us how to fight twice in a row, but that's what the game does. Grah. Ha 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 ha. You can't even speak. Ha 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 ha. What have you done to him? It's none of your business. We'll meet again, Power. What the? They disappeared at the same time the rain stopped, and then we go home. Then we tried to leave the home only to get bum rushed by these people. You were beaten down by that strong Pokemon. Where is it now? Don't worry, it's gone. Oh, Sweeter was still worried when Pete bought you heel hurt. But you are alright, no broken bones, no dizziness. I'm alright, I just need some rest. Oh, but we'll leave next time, take care of yourself. Okay, Pete, thanks for everything, no problem. Meet me in Dubo Road. I don't know why it's called Dubo Road, but it's whatever. Anyway, then I had to deliver the package to Professor Ivan because, duh, that's why I got the package. Is this really from Professor Oak? Then my rival shows up. What? Power, you're already here? Man, those woods are crazy. You'd hate it there. Here's the ingredient, and then we get 5 Pokeballs, and then we get going. We'll meet again somewhere, he says. Yeah, that happened. You guys didn't notice that, but let's restart. Let's reset that. See, if you try to leave the first time, you get sent right back up, and you have to repeat the cutscene all over again, because I love repeating cutscenes. On the bright side, at least I get 10 Pokeballs and not 5 Pokeballs this time. So that's pretty nice. Now we are at Dubo Road, and we get to see what Pokemon we want to capture. And frankly, I think I want to hold off on catching Pokemon at the moment. I know we get a bunch of legendaries and other stuff later on. I'm gonna see if I want to hold off on catching Pokemon or not, unless it's something I really like. And now we're at our first actual normal trainer. But Catcher Cordell has a level 8 Caterpie. I think you should evolve that, man. I mean, It's not gonna hurt you. They don't bite when they evolve. You don't have to fight this guy. I'm gonna keep playing until we make it to the end of the woods, hopefully. But now I'm poisoned, because of course I am. So I'm gonna go walk to the market and I'm gonna get an antidote. Sorry, we do not accept deliveries. I don't want to make a delivery. Sorry, we do not accept deliveries. Sorry, we do not. Can I not buy anything at this Pokemon market? What the fuck are you here for? Okay, so let me get this straight. In the middle of this road, there is a cave. And inside of the cave, there is a Pokemon market. And inside of the market, they accept parcels. And they have employees. But I cannot buy anything from the Pokemon market that has employees, that accepts parcels, that is inside of a cave, that is in a road, that is next to the city. I just want to get an antidote. That's all I need. And now my Pokemon's gonna die because I didn't go home. I instead made the foolish decision of thinking that the market would have an antidote. I lost $104. Who did I give the money to? Yes, I did have quite the experience. Fuck off.
Allah, destroy him!
Yeah, I also don't know what happened to the back of this hallway. Typically in most Pokemon games, there's like something back here, but not in Dark Rising. Dark Rising girl is a very creative woman. There's not really any Pokemon I'm interested in catching at the moment. Most of them I've either already used or they're just not that good. Alright, let's take on last Mossy. Wait, no, Fairy type isn't in this game. It only goes from Generation 1 through 5, so there's no Fairy types. Dude, am I getting fucking Leech Seeded? I'm getting Leech Seeded. I'm losing to Leech Seed. I'm losing to basic Pokemon Showdown strats. Dude, no, I've lost, haven't I? I've lost. Am I just bad at video games? Is it my fault? I feel like it's my fault. And I lost $104.
If I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason. Shut your fucking mouth!
And now, congratulations. My reward is a nugget. Can I sell the nugget? No, of course I couldn't. Why would I be able to sell things at a market? That's stupid. That's what Bulbasaur. I could work with that. Grass, poison type. Usually a starter. I think I'll catch the Bulbasaur. It's a woman though. Ew. Women Pokemon. Okay, what do I want to name you? You know what? I'm gonna name you Beth from Total Drama. Even though Beth's like one of my least favorite characters, you do look like you'd be a good Beth, so I'm gonna name you Beth. That just sounds kind of harsh. You're my least favorite character, but you're kind of cool, I guess. Okay, do I try and fight the Katsuni woman again? Let's try and fight the Katsuni woman again. She has 3 Pokemon? My goodness, why didn't I heal? Why did I not heal? Why am I stupid? Why am I bad at video games? Are you kidding me? Another Leech Seed strat? Are you kidding me? Okay, well at least that's something. This woman's gonna be a bitch. Like, she's gonna be a bitch to get through. Okay, well, I'll see you in part 2 and I find a way to get past this woman.